going on. Alright, so those are like little dessert shells is what they're called, but they're perfect for strawberry shortcake, which was delicious, and they were all good. The bugles were open, but they looked fine. Mini croissants, we threw that away. We're fed it to the dogs. Styling gel. I never use gel, I just usually wet my hair. So that didn't get much use. Gravy, 6 Salisbury steaks. I think we ate those, but they weren't terribly good, but they weren't bad. It's just they went, they weren't the Salisbury. I never tasted like a frozen Salisbury steak that I liked. So there you go. And there's a buying guide for 2009, which I find kind of interesting. I don't know. I like that kind of stuff that just reads out the stats of everything. And you'll see some pudding cups, and those are my favorite kinds of pudding cups, which is dark on white. I guess maybe I'm hinting towards something. Any two black chicks out there want to make a sandwich? But yeah, I love those pudding cups. They were very delicious and good. You mix the chocolate with the white, just about perfect, and you got this really just strong taste. And then you got those Mondo drinks, which are I forgot what the name brand stuff like those are. But you remember those drinks? They're like that where you twist off the cap. It's plastic on the top, and you kind of, was it Squeeze-Its? I think it was Squeeze-Its, where you just squeeze them and all the drink comes out into your mouth, even if it's stuck behind the second department, which is beyond the curve. You could squeeze it out. I like Mondo. I don't know why they're thrown away again. It's a waste. It really upsets me after a while because you see these videos and these commercials with these starving children, and here's all this food going to waste, and it's not bad food. I very rarely ever ran across anything that was bad. And those are some peas, some steam fresh. I don't eat peas, so I can't say if they were good or not, but I believe they were probably good. Now this is interesting. I found this beer maker. Still have this somewhere. I don't drink myself. I think I never really wanted to get addicted to something like alcohol because I was already pretty much addicted to something like food. It just seemed like something where I would go overboard with, so I just stopped myself, nipped it in the bud. Same with drugs and everything else. And that's a neck massager, and actually there's some scantily clad pictures I took with Daniel with that around his neck. Now I say that jokingly. He just was, posing funny and had his shirt off, and it was funny stuff. Black metal kind of material for later on. Yeah. We like the Asian guy. Look how happy he is to have a huge beard. Holy, so much things in my life are so small, but these beers are so big. Be happy. There's Briggs. That helps verify that this is our pictures. This was an interesting haul. That box back there is full of salad. There was underwear, but it's not dirty underwear. I don't know why I got it anyway. It wasn't my size, but it was off the shelves. It was actually folded before I unfolded it. That's a channel changer that I still use, or some people call them remotes. I call them channel changers. I still use to this day down there. That works on my RCA DVD player. And then there's a surge protector, and you'll see, I actually probably shouldn't use this, but I still use this one. If you see it, look real close to that middle one, it was actually burned on that right side. I guess it was a little short there. But I still use it. And sometimes I even use that plug-in, and it still works. Just a very bad fire hazard. And they had to throw it out, of course. I understand why they threw that one out. And there's some Crest. The toothpaste was good. Those cracker things are just like Lunchables. I like them a lot. I always liked Lunchables. But yeah, they come with name brand candy too. Crunch bars. And I think one came with a Reese's. And then you'll see some cheese. You open the cheese, you smell the cheese, you look at the cheese. It was perfectly fine. And beef jerky, which never really gets old. And there's a candle too. So yeah, it was kind of an average. That was an average day. There's some few surprises there, but it's not over the top great finds.